Hey, Jesus said, have good fruit. So I pulled that trigger back, peeled his top back like an orange. Now baby boy blue buried under somebody's lawn. But I was just smoking that good fruit and sipping that Ciroc with the lime. Went out of my mind, blew out his brains, now I'm doing time. Just because they saying I did something wrong. But he the one that was in the wrong. He should have never stepped on these cherry red 11 Jordans. Now he laid out with his tongue out, another dead body on somebody's lawn. I had to pull a 911, 187, went over, smacked her on her peach with my palm, put out my gun, popped his heart like a plum, had him hearing music in his head when I hit him with the back of that drum. It's always this doggone same old song. But I ain't talking about Psalms. Yeah, I'm talking about parum pa-pum plum. That's the sound of that drum. We slang sticks, put this wood, this pine, to his apple, to his temple. Got his family crying in that temple. Hit him in his atom. Now I guess we even. He shouldn't have been talking. That's just the rhythm of the streets. We be moving to a different tempo. Sip the devil's juice slow. God told us don't eat from that tree. We Tupac, 2 Glocks, got the juice. But still just give us 1 double cup of that juice though. Dropped his melon. Cerebellum. Always rebelling. Now I'm a felon. Lifetime sentence. Sitting somewhere in the cell and staring at the ceiling because I took his ceiling. Sealed in the mindset of chasing green watermelons. Propped up, drinking water, looking at pictures of my seeds. 5-0 got me down on my knees. Jesus should have been the one who had me down on my knees. Bad seeds in his jail sitting at these lunch tables doing all this time. Don't even know my timetables. All I know is 5-0 and 50 got shot 9 times. I'm 18, I pulled a 9, shot him 16 times. That ought to teach a lesson to these adolescents. Don't mess with me or I'll make you bleed. Jesus bled, but he didn't give his blood for good people. He said he died to cover bad seeds like me. I know how to spell AK-47, but I can't pick up a book because I never really went far enough in the educational system to even learn how to read. Forget reading the Bible, I'm out here for survival. Now I'm in a correctional facility, prison system where food will give you a tapeworm, no bookworms, these worms biting at our souls. I just had to let this bullet bite them like an apple. Forget a pastor, forget a chapel, banana clips, honeydew, honey dips, dip that pretty strawberry next to me in that Cool Whip, new chains, expensive ropes, expensive clothes. We don't bear fruit, just smoke that purple chasing green, that's grapes, grapefruit, them good old grape roots, caged, whip, smoke that stank. We keep it funky, just bloodbaths, bathe with apes. But we not no monkeys. Just a lot of sex, pop pistols and cherries. We don't believe in getting married, but we love bringing these babies into broken families because we are a part of the system. And this is our family tree. We feel like Jesus would never pick me, but he would. Wood from a tree. Look at me. He picked me. Like fruit, I grew up in the city. Dirty streets, grew up in dirt, made from dirt, so that I could grow up and chop down weeds. Chop up the truth and mix it in the feed of all of these things that we like to eat. He told me he want to pluck you like ripe fruit. But we got to come out of this world system, be set apart. If you're in prison, he still love you and forgive you, but he don't want to see no more of his children in prison because of our own unfruitful decisions. If you in the prisons or on the streets, he just want to set your mind free and give you peace. The devil trying to choke and strangle us. Jesus said that we are his branches and you can't grow or have life apart from me. But we all fell from his tree. I'm no better than you. You no better than me. We all took a bite of that apple and we all fell from that tree. And this is just the rotten truth. That's why God planted me down here to plant new seeds, to intercede for the youth. I'm just praying that he cultivates my fruit. Because God knows I just want to have good fruit in a world where the devil want to rotten the truth. And I just want to see him grow something special, something beautiful, something fruitful out of you. We living in a rotten world, but we can still bring good news in a world full of bad news. We can still be good fruit. The ball has always been in our court. The Holy Spirit said, sip that living water. Jesus only turned water into wine because we got the juice. So watch me blend up this fruit, mix in his word, and feed him the truth. That's baby food. Feed God's children, create disciples, feed them the truth, and produce good fruit. Jesus said, you will know them by their fruit. I love y'all from here to heaven. For real.